What's going on, guys? This is Ryan with the RK Outpost, and it looks like we may be getting some clarification about the future of Disney Star Wars, specifically about the future of Lucasfilm President Kathleen Kennedy and where she may be going, or frankly, where she will be staying for the next several years. Here's the headlines from Collider. Kathleen Kennedy's contract at Lucasfilm renewed through 2024. Now, of course, there's a typo there. It says contract as Lucasfilm. I don't think Kathleen Kennedy really truly considers herself Palpatine. I don't think she is the Senate. She is Lucasfilm. It's probably just a typo from Collider. But you got other publications like Screen Rant putting it out there as well. Lucasfilm renews Kathleen Kennedy's contract through 2024. Now, before we get too much into this, I will state that it's all based off the reporting of one singular person and according to what he said. Now, this person is respected as a Hollywood insider, editor for The Hollywood Reporter, things like that. But just want to make that clear. But it's very strange, isn't it, that after the weeks and months and quite frankly years of rumors about Kathleen Kennedy's future at Lucasfilm, about her getting fired, about her not being in power there, about her leaving, about a Lucasfilm civil war, yet again, apparently, all of that turns out to be wrong. Who could have foreseen this? Who could have thought that this might happen? Who could have predicted that that was the case? That the rumors that continue to be false would once again be completely and utterly false? I guess I may have said something about that, but I tried to restrain myself. I tried to withhold my judgment for this because this news actually came out nearly 12 hours ago. I tweeted this out. This is according to Binge Watch This. Lucasfilm President Kathleen Kennedy's contract has reportedly been extended for another 3 years, meaning she'll be sticking around hashtag Star Wars for a while. I put this out at around noon. It's about 10:45 as I'm recording this. So I almost waited 11 hours to actually make a video about this because I thought it was important. I didn't want to jump the gun. I didn't want to be inaccurate in what I told people, especially about this topic. But once people like IGN, once people like Screen Rant and Collider, and like everybody just started talking about it, it's kind of impossible to ignore at this point. I want to show you where this reporting is coming from. It is coming specifically from Puck. From Puck News. It's time to take Star Wars movies away from Kathy Kennedy. And this is an article from, again, Matthew Bellani, who I believe he was the former editor of The Hollywood Report. I don't know if he currently is or not. But he's a guy who is pretty connected in the industry, according to what everybody's talking about right now. It's an article that's very clearly very critical of Kathleen Kennedy, about her job and the things she's done, about the problems that everyone's had with her, and that reared its ugly head apparently in the Patty Jenkins Rogue Squadron situation. With now Patty Jenkins Rogue Squadron, the rumor is the reason that it got infinitely delayed is because of creative differences between Patty Jenkins and Lucasfilm. Just like we've seen with creator after creator after creator that has gone through this studio, that has gone through this company and tried to work with the people that are in charge there. But that's kind of besides the point. I might make another video specifically about that. But there's an excerpt in this, and it's of course behind a paywall, so we're not going to get it there. But Screen Rant did manage to grab it right here. In Matthew Bellani's news article for Puck, Hat Tip Star Wars News Net, it's mentioned Kennedy's deal with Lucasfilm has been extended, keeping her in place as president until at least 2024. Read the relevant section in the space below. Kennedy has a lot of good things happening at Lucasfilm, and I'm told she recently re-upped her deal for another 3 years. Kennedy previously had her contract extended for 3 years back in 2018, so a decision on her future had to be made soon. And isn't that interesting that, that decision was made in October? I believe October 31st is the date that a lot of people threw out there. A lot of people threw that out there, that was the day that Kathleen Kennedy would finally be gone from Lucasfilm. Well, that day came and passed, didn't it? Now, a lot of people have caught a lot of heat from different people in the YouTube sphere for saying that they doubted that Kathleen Kennedy would be gone. How dare you say that there's a possibility that Kathleen Kennedy might not be fired, as so many of these rumor mills are claiming? Well, I guess, what do you think about that now? Is it just going to be yet again shift the narrative? Oh, and no, well, she actually just doesn't have any power. She's just a figurehead. John and Dave are secretly running everything behind the scenes. Maybe that'll be the next rumor. I don't know. I've always thought that it doesn't make any sense for her to leave before Indiana Jones 5 is done, because it would seem strange to me for her as a producer of that to basically hand over the reins to somebody else or get fired, as so many people are trying to claim she was going to get fired in 2021. It would seem strange to me if she got fired but was still a producer on that. I just think it would be awkward. I think it would be strange. And I think it's something that Disney, that they realize it's not worth it. Who else, who is going to go and take the reins from Lucasfilm if Kathleen Kennedy's gone? I've been saying this a while. It doesn't matter. Even if she did step down, because it's only going to be when she steps down that she is actually gone. It's going to be at her decision. It's not going to be someone else's. She's not going to be fired or driven out there. It's whenever she's going to be ready to leave. I think that it's going to be another one of these people that's going to step in. Maybe Michelle Rejwan. Maybe Michelle Rejwan will step in there and she'll take over as president. You have Momita Sengupta, maybe her. Maybe Lin-Win Brennan, executive vice president and general manager. Maybe somebody else like that will eventually take over Lucasfilm. I know a lot of you people want Dave Filoni. I know a lot of you people want Jon Favreau. I don't think that those guys are really interested in a title like that. That's about the production side of things. It's about the management side of things. I think they want to be creating things. Also, I think they're totally on board with the Kathleen Kennedy vision for Star Wars. I think that's quite obvious if you've actually been paying attention, but that's besides the point. It was interesting, wasn't it, that on November 1st, which was after that November 31st date that so many people were talking about, they didn't update this. I was shocked. How could Kathleen Kennedy still be president of Lucasfilm? It was stunning to me. Yet there she is, still president. And now we have these rumors that she's been extended. And I don't blame Disney or Lucasfilm for not making an announcement about it, because they probably know it's not going to be a popular one. She is not liked by people. Even people who have traditionally been sympathetic towards the prequels in Disney Star Wars, even they can see that the creative differences, all these problems, they think it's time for a change too. But it doesn't look like it's going to happen. I will say once again, it's all based off this one thing, but at least this person has a name and a face that we can put behind it. And, he is in the industry and has been right about things like this before. According to him, these are the reports. We've heard no rebuttal from Disney, no rebuttal from Lucasfilm over the past 12 hours. Maybe they come out tomorrow morning and say something. I don't know. If they do, I'll issue a retraction. I will. I won't say, I would interpreted it wrong, something else changed. I won't do that. I'm not going to do that to anybody. I'll just say, you know what, looks like I was wrong. I held my tongue for 12 hours on this. Now, some of you may know if you've been watching this channel, if you've been paying attention to this channel for a while, maybe you don't. If you're new in the past 5 months, maybe you don't know this. I caught a little bit of heat at one point for suggesting that maybe people start looking a little more critically at some of these rumors that are coming out about Star Wars. Maybe if they haven't been right, then maybe there's something going on there. And I don't need to get too into it on this specific video, but if you know what I'm talking about, you probably know what I'm talking about. The bottom line is that now these reports are coming out. I don't know what all those people are going to do now. I don't know where it's going to go from here. All I know is that this doesn't surprise me at all. Not in one little bit does this surprise me. Along with a lot of other people who have been critical of the rumor mill that has been coming out and continuing to be pushed out about Kathleen Kennedy, about the Civil War, about the future of Lucasfilm. Do I think this is a good thing for Star Wars? No, I do not. But it's also exactly what I expected. And to be quite frank, even if she had been fired, if they don't completely gut this, none of that matters. All of these people at Lucasfilm leadership are part of the problem. Every last one of them. Are there some good people in there? Yes, of course. There's going to be a couple good people in here. Maybe I'm being a little hyperbolic by saying every last one of them. But all the people in here have participated in making Star Wars what it is, in driving fans away. Simply replacing this with her, with him, with her, it's not going to change Star Wars. It's not going to change Lucasfilm. Until they get all these people out and try to completely obliterate the sequels, despite what other rumors may say, because they're not doing that right now, and completely obliterate the sequels and start over, Star Wars is Disney's Star Wars. And this one person, although she may be extremely hated and she may deserve to get fired, I don't think she's going anywhere, and it wouldn't matter even if she did. Let me know what you think about all this in the comments below. Smash a like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later. Thanks for watching, everyone, and a huge shout out to my patrons. I appreciate you guys so much. Want to follow me on Twitter or Instagram? Check out the description below. You'll find links to my P.O. box and my Patreon as well. And I'll talk to you guys later.